Well, it's a marathon and it's a sprint. All the major indices raced into the plus column ahead of the closing bell today. The S&P, NASDAQ, Russell 2000, and the Dow Jones Transportation Indexes, in fact, all established fresh record highs. So the question is, where do we go from here? Well, first, I got to tell you, I don't think that the markets need a tax deal this year to keep moving, but because the underlying economy is already moving. In fact, it's picking up steam. So I would take that excuse, along with you folks who are out there waiting for a crash, and just toss them, because I think we're talking about long-term. This rally is just beginning to start. Now, right now, personally, I'm modeling for the Dow Jones Industrial Average to rally to about 23,600. I think that's your next major test of resistance on the upside. You know, so it means that we could have pullbacks, although I don't think any will be more than 5%. But at the rate of revenue and earnings growth that we've seen over the last couple of quarters, this number is very, very conservative. In fact, long term, I'm looking for the market, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, to go north of 25,000. Now, the main point now is that there is a sense of urgency. Rather than guessing where the next top is, focus on the foundations of this rally. And I got to tell you right now, it's just good old-fashioned, stronger economic growth. I continue to preach that, yes, this is a marathon. And in my mind, again, it's nowhere near the finish line. So procrastinating not only has been costly, but it will continue to be. So what's the roadmap look like? Well, I want to make sure that investors know where the action is right now. And if you look over the last month, if you want to talk about the sprint part of this, there have been some pretty hot sectors. And the good news is that these sectors are all the best proxies for the U.S. economy, particularly America's heartland. Your portfolio should have exposure to these industries here, right? Industrials, within the industrials, your key industries would be aerospace, up 28%. I know it's a lot more room on the upside. Machinery, moving stuff around, up 22%. Road and rail, coming on strong, up 21%. You also want to have materials in your portfolio. The key industries there are chemicals, not sexy at all, but making big-time money, in container packaging stocks. I love them. They've always been a proxy for the economy. Energy is up 10% in the last month. Integrated oil, those are the big oil companies that pay big dividends, because oil has been spinning its wheels. But if it breaks out big time. Go to wstreet.com for more information there.